Hi, this is Gareth from Powertrigger, and this is a beginner's guide to Scrolls, the exciting new tradable card game from Mojang, the makers of Minecraft. Now, each guide will cover topics that range from the basic to the advanced, so if you're new to the game, it's worth watching each one in turn. So let's begin. What is Scrolls? Scrolls is played on a 6 hexagon by 5 hexagon board, which is split down the middle to define each player's zone. Now, at the end of each of the player's rows are idols that are vital to the continuing survival of that player. Each idol can take 10 points of damage, which is the idol's level of health. Now, creature scrolls are needed to destroy those idols. Each can cause varying levels of damage, and this is their level of attack. A player wins the game by destroying 3 of an opponent's idols. However, structures and creature scrolls can block attacks from opponents. They use their level of health to absorb the attack damage inflicted by the attacking creature. If their health is reduced to 0, then they are destroyed and are removed from the board. Enchantment scrolls permanently empower individual creatures, increasing attack power and health level, and they also reduce or negate damage taken, poison opponents, transmute fallen creatures into other forms, and have a range of other game-altering effects. Spell scrolls cause instant effects during your turn. They can damage or destroy creatures, structures, and idols. They can also heal them, move them around the game board, slow your enemy, speed up your own creatures, or perform a whole host of other effects of the game. The third characteristic that all creatures and structures have is countdown. Think of it as a particular scroll's speed in the battle. If its countdown is high, then it's a slow-moving and generally powerful scroll. But if its countdown is low, then it's a fast and often weak scroll. Now, each point of countdown relates to a single turn in which it can't be used to attack or activate its special ability. A scroll's countdown is visually reduced by 1 each turn until it reaches 0. Once it is attacked at the end of the turn, or activated its own unique ability, its countdown is then reset to its initial level. A crossbowman, for example, has a countdown of 3, which means that it takes 3 turns for it to attack. A copper automaton, however, has a countdown of 1, which means that it will attack every other turn. You may want to apply spells like Blessing of Haste and Fury, or enchant them with Vengeance Veil to reduce single or groups of creatures' countdown. Conversely, you may want to apply Draidic Power or Binding Root to your opponent to slow them down. But each of these scrolls require a specific number of resources to be placed onto the game board. The primary way to generate a particular resource is by sacrificing a scroll that you hold in your hand. You begin the game with 5 random scrolls from a deck, which can hold a minimum of 50 scrolls. Sacrificing a scroll for a resource type, in this example I am creating an order resource unit, increases the amount you have by 1 for this turn. And it also sets the base amount that you generate each turn after that. For example, if I was to sacrifice a scroll every turn for 5 turns, at the start of the 6th turn, I would regenerate 5 resources. Allow me to play any scrolls in my hand that require up to 5 resources and place them on the board. Of course, if I was to sacrifice a scroll on my 6th turn, it would then allow me to play any scrolls that require up to 6 resources and place it on the board. You got me so far? I hope so, as I'm now going to go into a little bit more detail about deck composition and the gameplay itself.